And you heard Greg Popovich say he sits sometimes and tries to figure them out. He says Steve Kerr has made them smarter. They don't make the small mistakes. He marvels at that team. So when you think about the Warriors and how far ahead they are, how do other teams, the top teams, if you will, the Spurs, the Cavs, OKC, how do they compete?
Well, that's exactly what Greg Popovich
games, as we just saw, 7-1 during your career while you were at Duke. But
it feels really good to hear you say that again, just because there's a little animosity there.
No, not at all.
No, not between you and I.
Oh, for
between
you.
Yes, so it's good just to recognize the record.
Okay, so listen, help me out. I've heard from a little birdie that you were a UNC fan growing up.
Diehard UNC fan.
Insider Chris Broussard, he's working the phones, getting the latest information from around the league. Trade deadline 48 hours away. Rumors that the Clippers may, and that's just may, be willing to part with Blake Griffin. First off, Griffin's still out with a broken hand because he got into it with the equipment manager, who's also a personal friend of his.
Yes.
What's the latest with that situation?
Well, he'll be back.
Joining me now is Ryan Clark, who actually played with Matt Bowen. Talk about when worlds collide. You have an interesting story. He talked about when he got hurt when he was on the Redskins. You replaced him.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I was picked up as a camp body. I was a guy who was just kind of on.
Getting cut from the Steelers. You knew that call was coming? How you brace yourself for that?
You know what? It wasn't even a call. It was a...
You've redeemed yourself. You're doing well. Ryan Clark, NFL analyst, thank you very much. I'll send it back over to you, Matt.
Okay, Cari, thank you. Back in November, Ronda